Welcome. You're listening to the 27th Hour with Junior
and Dre Rocker.
Get ready, strap in, and hang on. Hey, welcome to the club. Okay, we're on the right track. Like, so you good? You guys find the game? I don't know. Welcome back to the show.
Here we are. Guess who's up in our house? Well, garage, I guess. Shop. Lady.
Yes.
Infinity. In the house with a whole bunch of other fellas over here.
Thank you. Thank you.
If they want to talk about it, they can come talk about it. I don't want to screw any of that up. The focus is on the lady. Dude, your content's dope.
Thank you.
What are you about? Talk to me. Where are you from?
Truth and beauty is what I'm about. That's my thing.
Are you Cali? Are you California?
I am from California, yes.
Born and raised in California.
Yes.
Tell me more.
From Fresno, and then I moved to Utah, lived in Minnesota. We almost went to Tennessee for a second. That was a little nuts. And then we just came back here. So I feel like I've been here long enough to say that I'm confidently from here. But
how does that work? Right, that's a good one.
I don't know.
Is there like that's a good? Is there like a 5 years you're vested where you live?
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Is 5 years?
I'm asking.
Cut off?
I don't know. Yeah, it's like if you're from California, we won't go there. If you're from Oregon,
okay,
and you move here, how long does it take till you're a citizen?
I don't know.
Is that a thing? It's not a thing.
Maybe once you know where every single place is that you love to eat, maybe. And I've already long passed that. So maybe I am from here officially.
So there's no time. It's not a time thing.
Maybe not.
Well, welcome to Utah.
Thank you.
For how long? How long have you been here?
Definitely long enough. Long enough to say that I'm probably from here at this point.
Do you love it here, bro?
I love it.
Good.
I fucking love it here, honestly. Like every time that I go out of Utah and then I come back, I remember how much this place really is home.
How come you like it so much?
It's beautiful.
The everything.
It's beautiful and it's clean and people are, generally nice, even though they might talk shit behind your back, but they're generally nice. You know what I mean?
It's strange stigmas everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
It's strange.
Yeah.
What everybody thinks about here is not even close to what's happening here.
No.
It does, right? But it's a little, whatever.
Yeah, I love it here, honestly. I think it's great.
Do you ski? Do you do all that kind of stuff?
I do. I snowboard.
Dude, we got the greatest snow in the world, they say.
Yeah.
Well, you snowboard?
Yes.
How many times have you snowboarded?
In my life?
Like millions? We talking years?
I mean, the first time I ever... we need to
stay away from Lady when she's up on the slope. Oh, shit.
So the first time that I ever went, it's kind of a sad story. I was 12 years old, and I didn't have any of my own clothes. And so I had to wear the hand-me-downs of my brothers because I have 4 brothers, and I'm the only girl. So I had to wear the hand-me-downs of my brother's stuff. So I looked like a little boy on the slopes, and I'm like going down, like not doing a great job. I went up on the Black Diamond my first time ever.
What are you kidding me?
I got stuck up there because I was trying to follow my brothers. You know what I mean?
They took you up there.
I was just trying to because I caught the lift behind them. Do you get what I mean? They didn't even know that I was on the lift at all.
Shit.
So I head up like the highest, I don't even know, but Black Diamond, apparently you shouldn't go on your first time.
No.
12 years old, my hair's dyed black, and I have this beanie on. What did it say? It was like Spitfire or Fireball, something.
Some hard shit.
Or Volcom or something that was like an old school early 2000s like snowboard gear thing. And yeah, I'm just tumbling down the mountain for like over 2 hours. Couldn't get down.
Safely, we do it still, or are we out of?
So now I slay it. Now I can do boxes and like jumps and like I do a pretty good job.
No way, do you really?
Yeah, now I'm pretty good.
Well, welcome here. Where do you like to go out here?
I just went to snowboard the other day, but I prefer Brighton.
Brighton?
Yeah.
Have you been up in north up here to like Powder, Snow Basin?
No, never.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, welcome here. We like to have snowboarder skiers. It's our life. It used to be my life as well, but no more.
Yeah.
That's okay. When you have family, kids?
No kids.
No children. Why did you come here? What brings you to Utah?
So my family moved here just because my mom wanted us to have a higher quality of living.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Just a higher standard.
Fresno, bro.
Yeah. I mean, in the early 2000s, it wasn't exactly the best place to be. I grew up on Broadway, like smack downtown. But now, like, you know, like I was on Van Ness in like late 90s and early
what's that?
2000s. But then it got, you know, very cleaned up and all the white people kind of moved in. And
Would you say Van Ness?
Van Ness.
What is that?
That is a street that I lived on for a really long time.
Oh, so that might people be like, yo,
Yay!
hey, shout it.
Exactly.
482. Well, this is my address here.
599. 599.
That shit's so hard. I love that. How? What did your parents do that brought you here? Is it military type stuff? or-
No, my mom just was like, fuck this, we're leaving.
Got it.
Like, we're fucking out.
For the
And yeah,
just
so
the stigma that finds it there, huh?
yes.
Well, welcome, man. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
What do you do? Tell me everything about what you do. You create. Your content's dope.
Thank you.
Can we pull it up?
Thank you. Thank you.
Is your Instagram's all I've seen. I don't know if you have is there YouTube stuff or?
YouTube, do not look at now because it is being revamped.
Okay.
But yeah, Instagram is kind of where I am at the most, and you can find probably the most up to date
What you're at?
of me.
So-
Yeah. I am
Lady
at
Infinity.
Lady Infinity Official because a stripper took my name, so I had to put official on the end.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
not.
me and her are friends now.
Maybe you
which
should
is
put
kinda weird.
official, like a little thing on that's dingy how they do that. It was already giving you fits.
On YouTube.
Did I spell it wrong?
Lady Infinity
Why?
Official.
Need a Y.
Oh yeah, you need a Y there on the end. There you go.
Why do you need a Y?
Why?
What brought you to that name? It's super cool. What sparked that up?
So that name came from because when I was first getting into the scene and trying to perform and do music, it was like, so I've been writing music since I was like 12 or 13. And then in 2012, I graduated high school and I was like, fuck this shit. I just want to do music. That's all I want to do. So I just started writing and trying to perform. And being a girl, a female that was, you know, rapping and singing at the time in 2012, there were no female artists that were rapping and singing at the same time.
Yeah.
At least locally.
Rapping and singing.
right?
What do you mean? Rapping and singing. What do you mean that?
So I would like freestyle over beats and
Dope.
stuff,
Okay.
and then I would also like hum and add melodies and be singing to it.
Got it.
And at the time, I could not get booked for shows like at all. So I hung out with this group of guys, and
Because of the female thing? Is
dude,
that-
I literally they
That's
would not
fucking
book me.
garbage.
They would not book me. It was fucking bullshit. So I basically at one point went to an open mic, and I like stole the microphone.
like some Eminem shit.
I literally stole it. And I was like, he's like, no, you can't get on stage. And I was like, fuck
Watch
you.
this.
Like, fuck off. So I got on stage and kind of did my thing.
You forced your way up there.
Yeah. And
What? Tell me that. How was that? Were you
it was
fucking
really
tripping?
awkward. It was awkward because everybody was like, dude, get this bitch off the stage.
And you're like, no, I'm going up there.
Yeah. And I was
And you
like,
fucking ripped it?
dude, I thought I killed it. Everybody was like freaking out and like, hell yes.
And then they're like,
you're dope.
you're going to fucking jail.
And I
Get outta
didn't
here.
have a name though still. And I was like, I'm not going to go by my name, right? So I started hanging out with these guys. I worked at a laundromat and these guys were like always giving me shit. They're like, you suck. You're the worst. And like, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to keep doing it though. I'm going to still keep
Thank you
trying.
for that fuel. I just steal the mic and I'll run up on stage.
Yeah, but a friend of mine though, he came up with the name because he was like, bro, you can sing, like sing, and you can rap, and like you can do every style. And I'm like, I'm infinite. I'm infinity.
Boom.
And it kind of just happened. And like we kept playing with that name all night, like Lady Infinity,
Dude, it
Infinite,
is
Lady Infinity. And then I was like,
Slick.
yeah, that's the fucking name.
It works.
That's the
Yeah,
name.
that is super cool.
Yeah.
Can we hear some stuff? Is that a thing? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Because I was listening through
Should
me
we show them
or
unreleased
through that.
stuff?
How do you want to do it?
Yeah, well, you're already plugged in, so I would do it on your iPad.
Just do it through your iPad? Will it just pick up through?
I feel like we
Ambient?
should play unreleased stuff because everything that's released doesn't really show. I
Do
mean,
you
I
have
guess.
anything?
Yeah, do you have your phone or a laptop?
Yes, I
We can
have
plug
my
you in.
phone.
Yes, plug it in.
Yes.
So there's a cord right there with white tape on it. If you want to go through us, our board.
Do you want to pass me my cell phone? Please and thank you. Oh, Autumn is over there on the screen. Thank you.
Now it heats up the phone one, and then you plug in right here.
Right here? Right. I love this. This is exciting. Absolutely. I have an iPhone with the news. Yes, that's perfect. Perfect.
I was gonna have that ready, but I didn't know.
No, you're good.
Yeah, let's try it out. See if it works.
Headphones.
Should accept headphone, and it should go.
So should I play Obsessed for them?
Let's
Yeah,
hear just
we
whatever
fuck
you
with
want.
Obsessed.
I'm down. I want to hear it.
I'm free, I'm blessed. It's been years and I'm still so fresh. A star on quest. Jealousy, I want all my checks so sweet.
Holy shit, bro.
That's just me. No competition, no threats. I'ma lay my flex on you.
Dude, that's dope.
I'm doing me. Yeah, bitch, I ain't got no regrets. I've moved on, next. Hate is too heavy, so I'm wishing you the best. Good noise, good sex, good water, weed and cigarettes. On God, who's next? I flex on boys, I don't text my ex. Good choice, good rest, good water, weed and kisses on your neck. Go far out west, go live your life. Don't be so obsessed with me. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Out here dressed for success. A diamond in the rough in my prime. From my head to my toes, ain't nobody gotta know that I'm floating like a cloud in the sky. I've got options. Wait, I'll be fine. I'll be out here popping. Hey, all I do is shine. Hate is too heavy. Hate is too heavy, so I'm wishing you the best. Good noise, good sex, good water, weed and cigarettes. On God, who's next? I flex on boys, I don't text my ex. Good choice, good rest, good water, weed and kisses on your neck. Go far out west, go live your life. Don't be so obsessed with me.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
Wishing you the so obsessed with me. So obsessed, so obsessed. Don't be so obsessed with me. Hate is too heavy. Hate is too heavy. So I'm wishing you the best. Good noise, good sex, good water, weed and cigarettes. On God, who's next? I flex on boys, I don't text my ex. Good choice, good rest, good water, weed and kisses on your neck. Go far out west, go live your life. Don't be so obsessed with me.
Damn. Dude, that's slick. That's slick.
Thank you.
I thought that was hella cool.
Thank you.
What inspired that? An ex?
Yeah, that's pissed off shit there.
No, that one was because I've lost a lot of friends over the years just because they kind of have whatever thing going on that has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I'm like really busy right now trying to follow my dreams. I'm trying to do what I want.
I
and
read the thing that said
I literally have no negative feelings towards you, but like I wish you the best. You know what I mean?
blanket kind of deal. I seen you. I thought it said in there that it was in that you were single and alone, X'd out, and like something like this where you were happy and working on you or something. I seen it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a story.
I'm just doing me.
Good
and
for you, man.
You ain't never text an ex though? I feel like you have to text an ex at one point.
I mean, when you're breaking up.
After,
Yeah,
bro.
Maybe when you're in the middle of a breakup, you're texting an ex, but I don't think you should text your ex after it's like done and over with.
Of course
and-
not.
Dude.
Unless you have a baby with them, then that's a little different, obviously.
I'll say that. Jade tattoos her ex.
That's weird.
It is so, like, it's cool. He's cool as hell. I don't know, man.
Some people are just friends though, and that works
yeah.
too. Everyone's situation is different.
Could you be friends with an ex?
I could if there was respect. You know what I mean? If there was like mutual respect.
Yeah, just let it.
I can't.
Past is past. It's past. It's
I used to love you. Like I can't love you and then it not be together. Like we used to, like you used to shave my butt. You
It's
know?
hard. Yeah. It's like you know no.
You know every secret.
Secrets. Yeah.
You know every
Everything.
This is over.
But isn't that more of a reason maybe to stay friends with them because they might like
They're gonna out you regardless. It's gonna get nasty. That's why breakups aren't cute.
That's you. Less way left. I'm out. I don't talk to him. None of that with me. No. Kids make a different story
This
though.
is good.
What about that? What about plans for future? You do your music. That's cool as hell.
Thank you. Yeah, that's
Like-
just one of the many that we have. So
It's all back out. How many more? Like you got tons of material out
a
there.
lot. Well, not out there. It's all we've been working for 2-3 years. So we have a lot of stuff to show everybody, and we're really excited
Dude,
to put it out.
that is cool, man. That song's dope. I think that needs to get out now. Why isn't that out?
That one's really good.
Put it out.
That one's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that was slick. Everybody, I don't know. You work with all these guys for this.
Yes.
That's dope, man. Your team, you got a solid
My
team.
Yeah,
Solid
I got
team.
a solid team.
What's
I have a really good team.
what's next? What are you doing? What's coming?
So I have a single coming out on Valentine's Day, and my merch is releasing with it, with like my website and all of my stuff. And we'll just be like performing throughout the whole year. We're just gonna be doing shows and traveling and doing more shows, and it's really just all about like getting in front of an audience, I think, and connecting with fans and getting my music out there.
Is that a skill, or is that a?
It takes a lot of energy, but yeah, it's fun.
So what happened? Like, you go out there? Do you see the audience type thing, or do you just check out and like? How does that? What's that feeling?
I completely check out.
Yeah,
I don't pay attention to the audience at all. I completely go into like my own thing. I'll pay attention to the audience after and talk to them after, but like when I'm on stage like doing my thing, I feel like I just want to feel the music, because then people will have a better experience too. Do you know what I mean?
Are you mobile? Like kind of on the stage back and forth, like kind of running?
If I'm not in high heels, I'm all over the fucking place.
You're just kind of walking around. Or whatever.
If I have on but unless I have on my stripper heels, then
steady.
I'm probably staying.
How do you guys
pretty-
walk in those?
They're
Goddamn
pretty
things.
hard.
You're balancing on a pencil.
I did a show last year, and I had set up all of these clouds everywhere, right? And these heels were literally like 9 inches. They were like 8 or
Dude,
9.
that's
They were
scary.
So tall. And the girl that set up my stage, she put all this fabric all over the stage, and I'm like standing there trying to like not die. So I was just barely walking. I couldn't move. And like, I just look up and saw Threat's face like up in the audience, and he's like, "Don't fall."
Fucking hold still.
Don't fall.
Get her a chair. Sit her down.
It's so funny.
Give me a stool.
But dude, there was a moment though where you could see me like, oh, and I almost fell. And then I caught myself and I was like,
Part of the act, bitches.
Have you had an embarrassing moment on stage?
yes.
Like threw up?
Do it.
I've had a lot.
Like Gaga. She blasted
My
once.
worst one was probably when I came out at the top of these stairs, and I had talked to the lighting guy, and I was like, okay, when I come around the corner and then right when the beat hits, turn the light on and I'll be right there on the top of the stairs, right? I'm on the top of the stairs and I like get there and I'm like, yes, my moment. I go to like walk down the stairs, and it went from hard, like surface, to carpet.
And that light probably blinded your ass.
And then I was blinded by the light. So I'm like I literally went from being like powerful as fuck, like Beyonce moment, to just like total trip down the stair. I caught myself, and then I flicked my stripper heel off, and it flew and hit my sound guy in the back of the head.
Did you do like a just slick thing out of it, and like, or did you just
I kicked him
stand
off
up?
and kept walking.
Fucking A, right there.
I kicked him off and just kept fucking.
Like
The
it was-
audience was
it's
like, damn, you short.
It was-
Yeah, like, God
I went
damn,
from
what's
being
this all
super
about?
Tall to being like, damn, she's like 5 foot tall. She's 4'9".
Did you recoup though? You recouped it.
So I had to, because that was the start of the show, and then the rest of the show I was barefoot. Like there's no moment.
I think that's great.
On.
Did you crush it though?
It was pretty. That was a pretty good vocal performance. Yeah, that was good.
What do you do? So what we just heard, that's kind of what you're performing, this kind of style. Then what we just heard,
Yeah.
is that, and you can sing and rap. However,
They tell me to kind of chill out on that a little bit, because I, everyone thinks I'm whack, but I think I'm pretty good.
what the fuck does whack mean? You can't rap. Like, what's that?
You gotta have like style and like flavor with it. You know what I mean? And
It's
sometimes
you do. It's you doing it. That's your style.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
I have
God,
I have my own style with it.
That's-
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I would consider it rapping really at this point. I think it's more flowing.
That
It's
thing in
more
the
of like a
middle, whatever
flow,
that.
yeah.
I can't remember whatever that was. That's not in the middle of that song.
I'm
when
too
you,
blessed to be stressed.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
dressed for success. A diamond in the rough in
What-
my prime. Like that. See how it's like it's not quite rapping,
What
but
do you
it
call
kind
that?
of is. I don't even know what that would be.
No, that's definitely rapping.
that's what I thought.
Is it?
That's
okay,
rapping.
so
God
I
damn
do
it,
that
guys,
a
it's
lot.
rap.
I do that all the time.
I told it's rap. They're good. They like it. Is that what you got your own style?
They obviously
man.
still fuck with me, so they've been with me for 3 years now. So.
How many shows have you done? You
In
keep
my
track?
lifetime,
Yeah. Is this a thing? Like you're showing.
maybe like 100.
Damn, dog. Good for you.
Maybe 120 shows.
What's coming next? What's your next big one? You got a big one planned up?
I don't know. This is my tour manager over here in the corner.
Oh.
We should ask him when my next show is.
He's like, you got the dopest voice in the world. Get that on that mic.
What's the other one, right? You were talking about the one in Fresno?
The one for her will be in Fresno. Yeah,
Fresno.
Dude, it's hometown.
Yeah. E40 and Too Short.
What? Nice. You're in that vibe. You go right in that vibe right there.
I'm down to perform
after Too Short?
anywhere where someone will give me a
Holy shit,
microphone. If you will give me a microphone, I will perform. I
Yup.
don't care if it's an R&B show or if it's a country show. I don't care.
It sounds like to me you'll just grab the mic anyway.
Yeah, basically.
Fucking give me that mic. I got this. E40. No. Come on.
the fuck out of here. Just kick him off the stage with my stripper reel.
Oh my God.
At what point were you like, you know what, I wanna do this? Was there like a certain song that inspired you to want to make music, or a certain artist?
100%. Yeah, it was when I was really young. I looked up to like Aaliyah and Lauryn Hill a lot. And then when I saw Gwen Stefani, I was like, yeah, I want to wear fishnets and be half naked and dance on stage and do push-ups.
She is pretty unique.
Like she
human.
just kicks ass
God
on
damn.
stage. Like her energy was so dope. And then she came out with the whole Harajuku girl thing, and I was like, that's what I want to do. That's all I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't want to have kids, probably never. That's what I want to do. So.
And you can just write. You just do it. It comes to you naturally.
Yeah.
Do you have a set thing for that, or does it just come? Is it just do you set the stage for your writing type thing? You have to go have a room and a thing, or do you just comes to you, have a notepad in your pocket all the time?
Not really. Like I use my voice memos on my phone,
Oh, yeah.
and I'll basically just either put on a beat and then it comes out. I can't write it out.
It just comes to you though,
Unless I'm
somewhere.
in the studio and they're forcing me to write something, which I hate doing, but I'm getting better at it. But most of the time it's just I like light a joint, you know what I mean? Or
Yep.
smoke some weed and I just listen to a beat and I just freestyle whatever comes out on my voice memos. And
So you'll do it over a beat
I'll take that to the studio, yeah.
instead of like in the grocery store. Oh shit.
Sometimes, yeah, but that's mostly when I'm driving, but that doesn't happen very often. It used to happen more when I was younger, but now it's more, I like to come up with the melodies and play with the textures of everything. So I like to listen to beats.
So you get all your lyrics going, and then you got more. Yeah, I see that, right? You got to build more. If
Yeah.
it's there, you flow with it kind of idea.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, then I just go with what the beat is telling me to do.
You
know what I
lose
mean?
it. You just lose it right there. You go. You just
Yeah,
go.
basically.
Freestyle. Can you do some of that freestyle with it? It just comes out of you?
Yeah,
That's dope, man.
yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then I'll catch a hook that I really, really like, and I'll do that over and over and over again, and I'll be like, oh my God. And then I'll come up with a verse after that. But I'll play the beat like maybe 3 times, and like the song is written.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
Do you try to use your life as part of what's happening and all that, or just all mixes up?
Of course.
I think you can feel that.
Of course.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
In music, when people are, it's them, you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they're on stage, you can really feel it.
Yes.
If you're singing about something, another story or another life that you're mimicking.
Yeah, I
you
have a
can
hard
feel
time
it.
on stage sometimes when I'm singing a song that like means something to me. Sometimes you'll catch me like crying and shit. Like I'll get emotional.
That's real.
I'll get emotional
I
when
think
I'm
that's
up
so
there.
cool. I think people love that, man.
Yeah.
I really do.
I spit on the audience one time. That was
Oh God, let's
super
go there.
punk rock. That was nuts. That was when I thought I was hardcore, and then I was like, I like high heels.
What-
No.
You just hit some gnarly little thing and just.
Because it was a song. So at one point though, when I was doing shows, remember back when I like couldn't get booked for shows, I would freestyle all of my stuff. So I would just give the person or whatever in the back like just here's 5 beats, and I would freestyle the entire show.
Damn.
I didn't like have anything written at all because I didn't even have a studio to go to. Like I didn't have anybody to work with at all. So I would just freestyle all of my stuff. But if the beat was like super dope, I would get like really fucking into it and just like flip off the audience and like spit on them, and because they were fucking talking shit to me, they were booing me, and then after my performance they'd be like, "Oh, that was kind of cool." You know what I mean?
That's no, because I've never done it.
Assholes
Scares the
before,
shit out
and
of
then
me.
they would be nice to me after. So it was like,
Spit on them.
it's a girl thing.
Throw your fucking shoe at them.
Yeah, exactly. So I was a dick to them back, and then after they were like, "Oh shit, okay, cool."
What's the biggest audience you've played for? You got hella. Have you done the one man thing out there? One guy standing there?
I used to do. I've done it on the side of the road before down by City Creek. I literally
Really?
set up a little box, and did
Hell
that
yeah.
for Christmas, and I made $600 in a day one time.
You just playing like you got a guitar? Or you just
No, I
rap-
put beats on, and I
Dope.
had a speaker and like my microphone, and I would just like
Hell yeah.
yeah
Donate.
freestyle the whole thing.
Can you play instruments like guitar? Or do you do any of that?
I don't know how to read notes.
I don't. Yeah, it's tricky shit.
Can't read notes, but I can play something if it's put in front of me.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's
What-
super fun.
what
But
else?
biggest audience though is probably maybe like 200 max.
And that don't trip you out.
No, maybe 300. But that was a show that like we put on, all of my friends. You know what I mean? And
Right.
If like I already knew
Good
everybody.
energy. Good,
Yeah, I
good.
knew everybody that was there,
That's
so it
cool.
was like it was a really cool show. That we
I always try to go there. It freaks my brain out. I don't know. You'd have to forget it all and just be looking at the, I don't know, not the people.
or
You
at the
look-
lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Look up at the lights.
What else do you like to do? You create, like your stuff is great. You're very into photography and stuff. It looks like you do a lot of shoots. Do you like, dude? It's crazy shit.
That's just fun, like on the weekend.
What's
kind of
the
a thing with my
snake?
friends. The snake is
The fuck about?
That's my music video that's coming out on Valentine's Day.
That is scary.
It's called Better Off Alone, and yeah, the concept is very interesting.
You mentioned your YouTube channel is getting worked, right?
Yeah.
Revamped.
Yeah.
What should we expect from your YouTube content?
Probably a lot of like day in the life kind of stuff, like me at the studio, me just kind of like doing my thing. A lot. I love singing covers. They're my favorite. And probably me also performing like live stuff of my original music, but like secondary versions or something of my original stuff. Yeah, I want to do a lot of that kind of stuff.
Who's your favorite cover? Who do you like to just
Cover,
everywhere? You all over the place?
dudes, is
You name it.
so much. Lauryn Hill. That's the thing though, is that like, because every time that I do covers, I turn it into my own thing.
Yeah.
It's not really like I have to like pick someone that's like in my genre. Like I'll just choose whatever I want to sing, and it'll sound like me anyways because I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who's your top 5 that you jam to? Are you
Aaliyah,
Leah.
for sure. Lauryn Hill, Gwen, Andre 3000.
so it's all
Anything Outcast, yeah.
no T Swift in there?
No, but
No.
she's cool.
Guilty pleasure? None of that. You got.
Probably
You're like, dude, I
not.
really like Glenn Campbell.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta.
Or, but you know, there is some cool
Neil
country
Diamond.
music that I like. Neil Diamond is cool.
Hell
Or
yeah.
Neil Young,
Neil Young,
yeah.
both of them.
Like I'm down for old school stuff too, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Like when I'm in, like when I feel like driving for a long time or something.
Yeah, get lost in it, huh?
Yeah,
What else do you do? Like skiing. What else do you do for fun?
I'm a painter,
Painting.
so I paint very large murals, and that's kind of just for. It started out to help my depression, but it kind of has turned into like me empowering myself. So that's been really cool because I think we're going to incorporate into my music. One of my other singles that we have planned out is to have me and my dancers like dancing in paint and shit. And I'm going to be painting a piece in my music video. And
with
then,
your body. Is that what
yeah.
you're-
No, I'm going to actually be painting
Oh, I
it,
was like,
painting
what
it. Yeah. And then all because the song is so like high energy,
Got it.
I'll be like throwing fucking paint everywhere and stuff.
You do
That'll
it
be
just
cool.
on walls and shit. People like in.
Well, I'll have like a really big piece that I'm going to stretch myself. You
so
know
you
what
do
I mean?
canvas work. You do
Yes.
full. Damn, dude. Do you
Yeah,
have any of them?
I stretch my own canvases.
Do you really?
Yes.
Do you have any of that on there? I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, you can scroll down. It's kind of a little.
Just kind of an artist. I'm kind of interested. Is all.
Can't see.
It's not letting me look at it. I'll try to log in.
It's all good. I was just curious. What inspired you? Art, right? You create, so you want to create more.
Yeah.
Why the paint? Why did you go to painting? Just a thing.
Paint just like it feels really cool to paint. like the feeling of it and being able to see something from start to finish
Hell yeah.
is really fucking cool. And I work very, very quickly.
What do you like to do?
So I did that piece.
Oh, dude, that's dope.
I did that piece in like 45 minutes,
How
maybe.
tall is that?
This one is a 60 by 60.
That is huge.
So that's like
5 by 5, baby.
from the ground. It's like to here. Maybe.
Did you sell this, or do you keep them for you, or?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be for sale on my website.
Hell yeah. And that's coming soon.
Yeah, so that drops February 14th on Valentine's Day, the same date that my single comes out.
Well, that's gonna like happen right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
So my art will be for sale, my merch will be for sale, and then my single will be available for everyone.
What's the idea? What's coming? What are you seeing? What's coming for you? Just this same. Do you look that way, or do you stay just very focused in your moment, or do you have like this big 5-year plan? How do you?
I don't really have a
How do you
5-year
navigate?
plan. I have like an overall life plan.
Do you want to share any of that?
To the moon.
To the moon, bro.
To the stars and never coming back.
Explain.
I just want to like live an
You're gonna go to Elon?
unorthodox life. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to have, what is that word that I don't like?
Like these set little goals that you have to.
Yeah, mundane. And like mediocre.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a mediocre life, really.
Just out there, loud, going.
Yeah, I just want to fucking live. And travel. I love traveling.
Do
That's
you?
another thing that I like to do a lot.
Where have you been? All over the States here?
I just recently came back from Miami. That was a lot of fun. I went to Art Basel. That was awesome. I'm super into like cryptocurrency and like the NFT space and stuff. So that was really cool to connect with other artists.
Dude, that's fucking dope right there. Look at that.
Yes, I painted
Damn.
that one.
I just didn't want it to stop. That is beautiful.
Yeah, that was
It's very
really cool.
abstract.
Yeah, so I worked for a pop artist for
that's really cool.
5.5 years. 5 years, yeah.
Talent. Did it come? Is it just part of the package, or do you think we build this talent thing? This
The painting part just literally came out of nowhere. I don't know.
it just happens.
And then, I got better at it because I had to run that art studio. You know what I mean? And it was my ass on the line if shit wasn't going right.
Right.
So I had to pump out so many art pieces so quickly that's why I'm able to paint so fast.
Hell yeah. Do those coincide in your mind? You're painting it, your art with your other arts? Are they all? Let me back up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So look around here. This is psychoness, right? So, and I tattoo. So they help each other.
Yeah.
Does that do that for you at all
think
with
so,
your music?
because I can't fully visually express what I want to express in my music all the time. And so I think that being able to paint helps me. And like, yeah, I work super fast.
Oh, you got a time lapse.
Yeah, that's a
That's
time
cool.
lapse. But yeah, this took me, like this piece was probably like, 40 minutes,
That's
30
a
minutes.
big one too, ain't it? 60 by 60. You stretch those?
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
I'm really little too. It takes all my strength.
What else do you not do here? What I'm confused.
I don't have babies.
That's okay. There's plenty.
Maybe in
of
the future though. I don't know. Maybe, but
Is there a
What
Mr.
do I
Right?
not
Is that a
do?
thing for you? You think? Is there somebody coming?
you mean like a checklist?
Yeah. Is there that?
Why's it got to be a mister?
Or well,
Why
she
is
wants a kid. Sorry. I didn't mean that. My bad. Bad boy. Got me good there. Good one.
Is there a Mr. Right? Maybe somewhere out there. But
I put kid. Man. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
not a thing.
that makes sense.
Has to
I
be
just-
6'8" and.
They have to be kind and they have to be patient and they have to show up with their shit together and they have to have something that they love to do so that they don't obsess over me. That sounded kind of weird.
No, it's real.
When I say obsess,
I feel that.
I mean like controlling or
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well,
They have to have their own life
Yeah.
also because I care about my life. You know what I mean?
Right. Have the same.
So,
Not needy. Not too needy kind of thing. Hell yeah.
yeah, not too clingy, not too like, but also not like so cold that they're not like loving and you know what I mean?
It's tricky.
Because guys don't want to be, what's that word? Guys don't want to be,
Chivalrous.
yeah, but they don't want to be, what is that word that guys get called now?
Sis.
Cis. The gay they don't want to be a cis, so they're purposely assholes.
The hell's a sis?
So
Dude,
like,
I got nothing.
like
Sis.
they don't want to be like, pretty much they don't want to be on the back burner, right? They don't want to be, they want to make sure that, I don't know, like they're confident, they're able to hold themselves as well type of thing. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, well, my bad. I'm
But
just trying to
they're
understand.
like
this.
afraid of being that, so they're purposely assholes. Even though they're probably really sweet guys.
Cool.
That's weird. I feel like it's opposite now. I feel like the nice guy's in now. I don't feel like the assholes are a thing.
Dude,
no
if
more.
you're a douche, I'm immediately never talking to you again. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're right.
It gets again. That's a hard place to navigate right there. Do you let it happen naturally, or do you seek it? This dating app thing, all the day. Did you do that? Have you ever?
I'm totally on a dating app right now.
Are you scared of that? No.
Kind of, because most of the guys that are on there are just like, I can't tell if you're like an axe murderer or.
Have you met one that was not even the same on this picture, kind of thing?
Yes.
Yay.
It happens often, dude. They lie about their height so often. And then, or they'll use a picture or whatever that's like obviously
Like from
isn't
online?
them.
Yeah.
Or it's a picture of them where they were like in high school or something and they do not look the same way.
Photoshop abs and shit, and you're like, dude, you're like 400 pounds.
Who does that? And then they use the whole like, well, you use makeup. And I'm like,
How many of these have you had?
Yeah.
A couple of like, yeah, it's not you.
probably happened like 4 times.
Do you meet at coffee shop kind of thing? Is that the idea?
I don't drink coffee though. I'm not Mormon or anything. I just don't drink coffee because
That's
it hurts my
soundbite.
stomach. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
No
coffee?
I'm normally like, you take me to dinner, I meet you there. You know what I mean? And if the vibe is cool, whatever, then we can like go to like a club or a movie or something. But like, I don't really like go home with people that I don't know.
They give you
mean?
the address, and you're like, no.
I think that's weird.
I'll
man.
see you at
I
Starbucks.
just won't go home with
no
someone that
coffee.
I don't know, you know?
Do you like to go out? Like, are you a clubby type of person? Are you at home, like to read a book, watch some Netflix?
I spend a lot of time at home planning my escape route, if that makes sense. I spend most of my time by myself, honestly, smoking weed, writing music. I haven't painted in a while. I probably need to paint, but I do love to read a lot, which people wouldn't know about me. But I'm really into science. I'm really into like weird learning about shit. I love learning about like history. You know what I mean? I'm a huge history buff. Because I like to talk shit on stuff. So I'm like, well, what about this back in the day when this happened and that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I like to educate myself as much as I possibly can.
What else do you? Did you go to college or anything, or did you just do high school and you rapping?
I went to college for 2 years and I was like, I'm not going to go into debt for this bullshit. I can learn all of this on the internet.
It's such a thing.
Like I spend most of my time learning everything on the internet, like I'm sure most of us do. And I just didn't see a point in. A lot of the professors or whatever that I had were obviously unhappy with their life. So I was kind of sitting there like, why am I taking advice and learning from somebody who hates their life?
What was you going for, ish? Just a generally thing?
I thought that I was going to be a radio person because I was like, I'm great. I have a great personality. And then I was like, no, dude, you've wanted to do music your whole life. Like, you're doing music. So then I switched and then took some music courses.
There's a radio person right
And
Don't tell anybody.
but no, I mean that in like in a way of like it wouldn't work for me. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I was scared to do that.
You have to go to college for that? You have to have stuff
You
for
don't
it?
have to.
Nah.
Dude, just go
You don't
down
have to
there.
go
He'll
to
hook you
college
up.
for most
He'll
things.
hook
I mean,
you
if
up.
you're gonna be a school
Yeah.
like a doctor, then probably. What got you into crypto? What got you
really?
into Web3 space?
I'm really into that. Because I hate the government. To be completely honest with you.
Podcast just got demonetized.
That's like,
There goes. it's a thing, man. It's
But honest, like really though, that's why. Because I don't trust, you know what I mean, certain institutions. And so I'm like, any opportunity that I can like be a part of the wave and the front of something that's going to give power back to people, I want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? Giving people a voice and giving people like another avenue. I'm all about that.
it's scary right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of changes happening and they're happening really fast. And the crypto space, there's a lot of scammers. And so you have to be aware of that whole world.
That's an interesting thing right there.
Yeah.
That shit scares me to death. But you understand that, the crypto.
I spend a
That's-
lot of time learning about it. Yeah.
That is crazy stuff.
Is your art gonna be on the blockchain or what?
So I have an NFT kind of situation going on. So I've already posted some stuff for people to purchase. It's on the open sea. But yeah.
The Open Sea.
The OpenSea. That's the platform that people post. Like that's one of the platforms that you can post your NFTs to.
Really?
Yeah.
So, it's the SoundCloud kind of thing? What's that? I don't even know what that is. Sorry.
You'll have to check it
move on.
out. It's cool. It's
I'm
basically just a space where artists post images and they can sell them for in exchange for like Ethereum.
Oh, we talked about this.
Or Bitcoin or whatever you know what I mean, the currency is on that platform.
Okay.
Why would somebody buy your NFT?
Because it's fucking dope. I don't know. I put a lot of love into my art and I think it's pretty to look at. I'm still learning how a lot of people like post NFTs or whatever with a very specific strategy. And I haven't exactly thought mine out. I'm just like, oh, well, I'll just like throw mine up there. You know what I mean? But I think with the music video that we're going to do coming up, I think we have a really cool strategy for that one. So that'll be a cool like little push. That's the one that I was talking about where we're going to throw paint and I'm going to paint in the music video and stuff. So, yeah.
You ever going to do collab stuff or do you like just do solo stuff?
Of music?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm totally down to do collaborations.
Anything, whatever.
Yeah. If it's the right artist and if the sound is right and it doesn't represent me in a way that's like not me, you know what I mean?
Does that work where you reach out or do people, is it goes both ways? Do people reach, how does that?
I think because it's taken some time to get my own personal music put together, I get reached out to a lot and I haven't really been able to like, come full circle and do it. But I think it's just because we've been getting my stuff completed. I think coming up this year we'll be more open to taking features on and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Any local shows that we can't talk about that? We tried that, huh?
Yeah.
I want to see something quick. Here.
Yeah.
Fresno.
Yeah.
What about Utah?
I think that we were talking about doing some pop-ups though. I think we might do some pop-ups here and there. Yeah. He's got stuff.
Do you what's some big challenges that you face as an artist? Like what's a challenge you face currently?
Oh man. Probably I think all artists kind of struggle with criticism and like criticizing themselves. I think that the internet is a really difficult space, I think, for all of us kind of to be in because we're like promoting ourselves and putting ourselves out there. So I think the biggest thing is probably believing in yourself and like knowing that you can do it. Because it's hard not to compare yourself to other artists that are out there. You know what I mean? And like somebody else might have more followers or might have more clout or whatever. And I think that takes away from the actual artistry and the art itself and the work and being able to connect with people. So I think that for me, that's probably the biggest thing. Cause I have to remind myself that like, I'm my own thing. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about what other people are doing. I just need to make sure that I'm, do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm doing the best that to my capability. Like because I'm my biggest critic at the end of the day. So that's probably the biggest thing.
That's a real thing for sure.
Yeah.
What people are thinking of us it's not what it's not what's going on in here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Other people aren't thinking what you're thinking as an artist. Like
so
it's not that big of a
put
deal.
That out and just let it be.
Yeah. You have you literally have to let go of that. Cause I held onto that for a really long time.
How does people get over that? How do you do that right there? Cause that's really scary to just do it.
You have to just keep working.
Grind
you have to literally keep creating. And like the more that you create and the more that you work and the more that you do, the better you get. And then you can like look back and be like, oh shit, dude, that's where I started. Ooh. Damn, I'm like doing pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do it honestly and it'll come out. It just comes out.
Yeah.
I would love to go check it out whenever it's close. I'm not going to Fresno. We're not going there.
Well, no, we're going to have some shows come up this year
here
locally for sure.
That'd be cool.
How do you you mentioned fighting depression and how I believe it was painting that helps your depression.
Yeah.
How important is your mental health? It's
probably number one. I will break up with a guy in a heartbeat if they're making me feel a certain way or and I don't want to just hyper focus on guys, but like family, it can be hard, you know what I mean? Friendships can be difficult to keep going. But I don't know. I feel like if you don't have your mental health like in a good place, then you can't actually be authentic and like show up as your whole self. You know what I mean? I think you'll end up like just having half-assed experiences and people don't actually get the best of you. They get the fucking worst of you, And I never want to have that happen. So I think it's good for me to take my space and take my time when I know that I need it. That way I can come back and like totally be myself and fucking kill it. You know what I mean?
Is the mental health, does the creativity help Does that you use it as fuel
Yes.
to build what
Yeah,
you're doing?
it helps me write. It helps me create. But I also, like, again, earlier I was talking about criticizing myself too. It's like, you can't think about it that much. You know what I mean? Don't just do whatever you want, feel in the moment. And something happens where, like, literally it's like, do you ever feel like when you're depressed or whatever, it literally feels like everything is darker and grayer? And then as soon as you create something, it's like everything kind of brightens up and things are more colorful. And it just is like a way for me to, like, release and let go of the bullshit.
It's real. And then more creative, I think people are, that's real.
It's like a cycle.
It's destructive too. It's really, it's like Lil Peep, these people, Juice, all these guys, the biggest people in the world, right? It's an enemy. It'll get you if you're not careful with it.
Yeah.
Creativity's, that's what I think. I don't know how do you feel? Do you believe that?
I think the biggest thing is substances. Like, if you have depression and you know that that's a problem for you, like, it's gonna get you eventually. Like, the devil's in the details. Like, he will catch up to you or she. But it'll get you eventually. I think if you have substances. But yeah, some mental health, most mental health can be helped. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's when people don't get the help that they need that they end up dying unnecessarily, which is
Just
really heartbreaking.
Over medicate the hell out of yourself.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Or you have the wrong people around you or something.
Yeah.
You know?
How you said family? Is your family here in Utah? Then do you hang out?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Are you close to all of them?
Very close.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. You have three. You said 3 brothers.
4 brothers.
4 brothers. Are you where are you at in the pack?
I'm the second to last. So my little brother and then me. So I'm like, fuck you.
Right. That's the
My
sweet
one
spot.
little brother.
That's the sweet spot. You don't want to be the oldest, then you don't want to be the youngest.
Dude, if I was the youngest, it would suck.
They're spoiled. Is he spoiled?
No, he works really, really hard. All my brothers are really hard workers.
Good.
Yeah.
Usually the youngest just
They're
gets
good
spoiled
guys.
like crazy. It's funny to watch
Yeah.
it.
I mean, we were so poor, dude. None of us really got spoiled. I was getting hand-me-downs from my brothers too. So, like,
What else do you do? Is this all you do? Is creative? All you do? Is this what you do? Is there more to, like, your job? Do you do any work, like, got to work at Arby's or
no.
right?
Yeah, I help my family run a construction company. So I'm
Wow.
pretty well versed in, like, business and how to run a business and there's the back end of, like, everything and
So they run
payroll and the everything. Yeah.
They
So
run
I
a
do
business.
all of that. And
Damn.
then writing of the policies and procedures.
What do they
and
do? Homes or dirt stuff?
Excavation.
And dirt stuff.
Yeah.
Who is it? You want to shout? You want to shout that out?
I will not share that.
Okay, got it. I love that.
There kind of has to be some line, but yeah, that's what I do for
Okay.
my day job until it jumps.
It's coming.
Yeah.
How fast do you
excited
think
about
that's
it.
coming? That's coming.
I think this year for sure.
It's like
with
here.
the amount of work that we've put in, like if you guys knew where we started 3 years ago,
I want to know.
we've come a long way. Like, we've got a lot of really cool stuff in the works.
That's good, man. You
Yeah.
feel that? You feel the power of that accomplished of it. Do you feel like you're
Yeah, I feel
Right.
super empowered. Like, when I go forward and meet people, I'm like, yeah, like, I know I'm killing it because I know where we came from to where we are now, you know?
there's the start point and the end point. So where you're at, did you get really, really frustrated right before it's time? Is that a thing? Do you feel that? Do you get low, and then all of a sudden this thing is alive? Do you have this?
You mean, do I have, like, highs and lows?
Yeah, just of the start of what you're doing. You said you've come so far
Yeah.
right before you're ready to crack and you feel really good. Did it get super low?
Yeah, I have low points sometimes, but, like, I have so many people around me and so many people depending on me, you know, and, like, people who have put so much into me
Yeah.
that I don't really have time to do that. I'll just, like, paint or, like, sing it out or, you know what I mean? Like, I work it out somehow. But I don't stay low for too long. You know what I mean? Like, I have my moments and then, like, I create whatever it is that I need to create, or I'll write a song and I'll scream it out in my fucking car.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like, I just kind of take my moment, like, away, and then I'm, like, fine. You know?
Go hide and just scribble it out.
Yeah. Because I don't really have very many, like, closet demons that are going to come out and get me. Do you know what I mean?
You know
I've
'em
already
all.
worked through all of that stuff. So
You talk to all 4 of them. You're like, hey,
Yeah, I'm
you
like,
sit down.
you know what?
I've had enough. You're out of here. I think they're helpful.
this guy keeps trying to say something.
Yeah,
I keep
I'm
seeing
fucking.
you
I'll
over
just sit
here.
back. Have at it.
No, I
What
just
did you want to say?
Have at it. My bad.
when we were talking about the family business, you mentioned that there's a line, right? Is there a line that you have for yourself as far as, like, you're using your sex appeal? Because looking at your IG, you're very, empowered with your sexuality. You talk about using the stripper boots when you were young. You wanted to be the lacy girl and whatnot. But is there a line that you won't cross when it comes to using your sex appeal?
I think that in the Western Hemisphere, sexuality has kind of been used to shame and control women. And so I think that a part of me empowering myself and using that is a way of me like just feeling more powerful and growing as a human being. I think that men are allowed to be sexual without being objectified. I guess what I'm saying is I would rather sexualize myself and be in control of it than to have the public pick and choose. Do you get what I mean? What my sexuality is, or have like a label or whatever, tell me what that is. And so I think using your sexuality can be a healthy thing. But I'm not going to like not use what I was given. Do you know what I mean? But what the line is probably that I wouldn't cross is, and all girls are different, right? Like I'm not shaming any girls who choose to do any of these things, but my line in the sand, just because like I have family and I have people who are like, you know, I have a standard. I probably wouldn't have sex for money. I probably wouldn't like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't do certain things that I'm like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to stoop that low. You know what I mean? But like girls who have OnlyFans, I think that's fucking awesome. I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But I don't see really an issue at all with promoting your sex appeal to sell your music or sell, you know, because I'm selling my music and my art. And a part of my music and my art is my human experience. And through my human experience, I'm experiencing things through my sexuality, right? So why would I not also showcase that, right? Like I grew up in a household where my mother really let us express ourselves, and she didn't shame us for things. Like I didn't grow up with any religion, any dogma, like nothing. So I've never really felt ashamed of my sexuality ever. So I think coming into my own in my 20s, I'm like, I kind of look out and I realize like, damn, there's a lot of people out here that like feel bad about being sexual. And to me, that doesn't make any sense, you know, because I was never raised that way. So like my brothers got to express themselves the same way that I got to, you know what I mean?
Are any of those, are they all just do that, or they do music too? Is there any other musicians in the family, or is it just you?
They're very just hard workers. My one brother just opened up a restaurant. It's called Elixir. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
In SLC?
Yes. Go check it out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, they're just like really hard workers. But I got the painting from my older brother, Kyle.
But no music. There's no music people there at all?
No.
They don't want to rock and roll?
The thing is with music in my family is like music literally saved my family's life. You know what I mean? Like music like brought us together. Like we would listen to like the Graduation album of like Kanye, and you know what I mean? Like we like, because we moved around a lot when I was younger. And so like the music in, you know, our car when we were on a road trip was like our way of bonding. And so I feel like music to all of us, our entire family, is very important. You know what I mean? I think that that's why my family is so supportive of me chasing my dreams and doing what I want, because they could really see that like not only did it save my life, but it literally brought our family together, if that makes sense.
Save your life.
Yeah. Because we talked about mental illness, you know what I mean, earlier. So there's a lot of like struggle with mental illness in my family. Gotcha. Yeah.
I asked you if you know what your biggest challenge is, but I want to know, what are you really proud of yourself of?
Ooh, I'm really proud of myself for my choices. I'm really proud of myself for how patient I've been, and that I haven't changed like who I really am as a person. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times like people, they change as time goes on. Like when I was younger, I didn't realize I was this attractive until maybe like 5 years ago or something. And like even after you get money or fame or even, you know what I mean, I like realized I'm like, damn, I'm like really hot. But it didn't change who I am. You know what I mean? I think that I'm really proud of myself for really like staying grounded and continuing to like grow from there, you know?
Don't break character.
Things don't really get to my head very often because I'm not hiding anything. You know what I mean? I'm like totally 100% being myself. So
that's true, right? When you're telling lies, stories our whole life,
would suck.
It gets really hard to figure out who we are.
Yeah, that would fucking suck. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of Yeah, just probably how grounded I am and knowing that like I'm completely being totally myself. Yeah.
And just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And don't even care about it, right?
Yeah.
Now what? What else? What else you got? What else you
I don't
want?
know. What else do I want?
What else you got coming? You just hype, super hype. What's the next big move? The Fresno? You just keep rolling. You just see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, all the music that we've been working on, we have 6 singles coming out. My album is called Hell Was Boring. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
kind of the concept and stuff that I have going on. I have a lot of the same concepts, like of the light and dark and the duality that sort of exist in like all of my music videos. That's really important, like the light and the dark and accepting both sides of yourself.
Yin and yang type idea.
Yeah, totally. Masculine, feminine. That's probably where like the rapping and singing is, you know what I mean? Male, female. But yeah, that's really exciting. The album is coming out and
I can't wait.
we have 6 singles off the album that are coming out.
Hell yeah. That's going to be cool, man.
Yeah.
Is there art? Is there any art we can see and not show anybody? Like the album art or anything cool?
Yeah.
I got to see it sometime. That's cool. Did you create it?
I already posted it. Scroll down. And I'll probably play with it. Do you see? Okay, keep going. There it is. The wings in the middle.
Oh, dude,
I
dope.
think I might use
cool.
that, but it's not confirmed yet.
Just playing with stuff, seeing what's happening.
But my friend took that picture of me and I was like, that's a really cute album cover.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's creative for sure. Dude, photography is something else.
It's fun.
That is a psycho little art form. That's a different eye to see all the way that. What in the good hell is this?
Is that your hand?
Are you kidding me?
No, that's not my hand. But when I found it,
That's fucking scary.
my friend sent that to me and she was like, bitch, this looks like you. Because
Damn.
I've had nails on since I was 14 years old. I've like always had these type of nails.
So what we're seeing is a picture on her IG, and it's I'm assuming a woman's hand with her fingernails on fire. And this one has been on fire the longest, you could tell.
God damn.
It's like literally going down the nail.
Yeah, that is frightening. Is what that is. That's torture
I get Gwen vibes here.
Yeah.
for days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a big inspiration too.
Huge. Well, because all of the music that I listened to were all, not white women.
And nah.
That's not your hair.
Here we
huh?
go.
That's not your hair.
My hair, you can see how long it is. This is my real hair.
No, it ain't.
So this is my real hair. I added to it from there.
That's long. That's hair.
But think about it though. It's only this long. It's only like that much longer.
Okay.
So it's not that much more.
Did you do the makeup and the jewels on your face?
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then my friend obviously helped me braid the rest of it.
How important is like the aesthetic of visuals for you?
It's super important. Yeah, because it tells the story. You know what I mean?
Does it? That's
I
how.
think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And for me as an artist, I want to express myself wholly. And so
It's all part of the brand.
Presenting. It's weird but that people use brand now because everybody nowadays is walking around and they're like, my brand. Everyone's a brand. And it's so weird to me.
Yes, that's a
But
tricky
it is
word.
a thing.
That's a weird word. It's like just a thing of what you are.
Yeah.
I
can't hang out with you because you're not my brand.
I've
I've heard that before.
That's
I'm like, are you serious?
Hey, looking at the comment, do you ever just laugh at some of your comments?
What did I
Like,
say?
Hottie. Like I've never heard somebody call a girl like, "Yo, you a hottie." I've never heard that in real life.
Hottie.
Hottie.
So beautiful.
So,
That's
you got.
very cute.
My God, you have stalkers.
I have had a stalker once. And
Do you
was
is it a story? Is it something we can?
He was okay.
Where's you here?
I went on a date with him one time.
This creation.
God. Bro,
Is that what they commented? No.
This is why we have security, right? This is why security follows
This
you
is
everywhere.
why we have security over here. Look at that.
You good? God damn.
No, but I went on a date with this guy. He knew where I lived.
From the web.
Yeah. But I mean, we're talking like 2013. You know what I mean?
That's scaring me. Okay.
I really like contacts.
That shit is creepy.
I love it.
Cool, man.
I'm going to do it more and more often. Like as I evolve, that's something I just want to create a completely different character. Like I'm going to start playing with crazy wigs and I'll eventually do that.
They hurt or do sight stuff to you at all? Or are they
They
fairly?
hurt like a motherfucker.
Do they?
Are you kidding me?
Damn.
And I'm so blind. So like I have to have them be prescription, you know?
so
The stalker.
Yeah.
The stalker. Yeah.
So sorry.
Went on a date with him, whatever. He dropped me off at my house. He didn't come in my house, but like he knew where I lived. And I was because I was living on South Temple downtown and right next to that Harmon's. You know where the Harmon's is? It's like right almost on State Street. So I would like left my apartment one day and I like look over and I'm like, oh, weird. Like, I think that's the same guy that dropped me off last night from our date. You know what I mean? I go shopping and I'm like walking back home, like totally home alone status, trying not to drop my bags. And and literally
Just think about the bag ripping, like Macaulay Culkin.
I'm like, no, and it's cold as hell, like totally middle of winter. And this guy is parked outside of my fucking house.
You could, oh god damn.
No, and I saw him like watching me, and he ducks. He fully ducks.
How far away are we talking here? We're
like, I walk up to his car, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking right at him, and he ducks. Like, dude, I just saw
God.
you.
Oh,
dude.
you forgot your gum. I
was just bringing your wallet back.
But the gross thing is that I saw him parked there all night, all day when I walked past him. And then when I came back, he was still there. And then he saw me and was tripping. So I'm like, you're obviously stalking me.
And where was he parked? He was in your goddamn driveway?
No, so on South Temple at the Covey is where I lived.
Okay. So he's on the street.
It's on the street side, like on the edge of the street. And you could see where he was parked right into my apartment.
What'd you do? What happened? You just call the cops?
I called my brother. I was like,
come kid.
I literally called on my brother. So I was like, dude, this fucking guy. Anyways.
He handled it?
It was not great. Well, the guy left and
God
I never saw
damn.
the dude again.
No good.
Never
now
saw
we have
the dude
security.
He's definitely somewhere in these comments.
He's
Or he has a fake account. You
Yeah,
know how they
exactly.
make fake accounts and they watch you?
Was it a bad date or was it okay? How did
It was one of those ones where he didn't look like his picture and he was acting like a douche because he thought the girls liked that.
so you just bounced? You ended it quick.
Yeah.
Well, fella, don't come now because who's sitting behind me?
Super creepy.
You don't want to be fucking with none of that.
His name was Jesse, supposedly. So if anybody knows a Jesse with super green eyes and black hair, he was not.
Sounds like a handsome gentleman.
God, he was in.
He wasn't bad looking. That's
Green
the problem. He wasn't bad looking. He was a douche.
There's science to eyes. So let's stay out of it. If you want to hear it, we could go there. There's a thing there.
We need to stop using positive words for negative meanings, like douche.
Really?
Like a douche is a good thing, right? It's hygiene, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
we gotta stop calling dudes pussy. Like,
but
we
who
love
actually?
pussy. Like,
Here's the problem, though. Who actually uses douches?
There's a new.
old ladies, right? Like,
There's a new thing.
No, I don't think you should be using those.
oh, you don't use douches?
No, you should clean. Natural.
Oh,
I thought.
Come on.
It
you
was
ever
always,
go in the bathroom and
it
you
was
see
always in the
to-
shower.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, what the fuck, a balloon?
Yeah,
And I
it
couldn't
was
get that
thin as
fucking
fuck,
thing to
right?
come
You
up.
could- yeah,
It was huge.
and they make a cool pop too.
No.
Like,
That's horrible. No, I'm fucking kidding
That's
about the blowing it
nuts.
up thing. That's a joke.
I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's a necessary item that
That's
girls
scary.
need. I think if you have it, you've got other issues going on. You should probably.
That is a good thing though to quit using that, huh? What do we say there? What do we
So
call
instead of
shitty-
calling shitty guys,
TLC tried Scrubs. That didn't work. It didn't hold, right? They tried
it
Scrubs.
did in the '90s. Like,
I don't, yeah, it didn't hold real hard.
I don't know.
bring
what
back
other-
Scrubs. Do a remix to Scrubs.
Yeah.
And then talk about Jesse. I don't want no Jesse.
Green eyed motherfucker, get up out of my goddamn hizzy.
Yeah, green eyed motherfucker.
Damn, you be so messy.
My
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, I see you over there looking at me.
ducking under this. Yeah,
Look at you hiding behind
seriously
the tree.
seen you that far. He's like, oh shit.
No, yeah, I was that close.
Have you ever met
That's-
somebody that you wanted to stalk? You were like, this dude is just the coolest dude or chick.
People that I've never met before, or like online. Yeah, I'm like, oh
Insta-stalk.
my god, they're so hot. Yeah, or something.
Who
like,
is that? Who's
the
that?
girl? Oh my gosh, she's a model, and I don't know. It's Marilyn Marlowe or something, Marlowe, and she's like a Fashion Nova model, and she's so hot, and she was in the Navy. You know what I
What?
mean? Yeah, go
Get
look
out of-
at.
This is like a
or
Rambo
Marlo
fucking
or
meets
something. She's
Marilyn
so
Monroe.
hot.
That's cool.
So she looks. I don't know if she's Indian or if she's like a mix of something, but she's absolutely beautiful. It's just really cool that she was like in the Air Force or the military of some sort.
oh yeah.
And then
for
she
sure.
got out and was just like full on model. Like she's so hot.
How the hell do I even spell it?
Marlo. Type in Fashion Nova. She'll pop up.
That's a fucking lot.
Fashion
Right
Nova
there, right there.
Maryland model. Maybe. I don't know. I could probably find her on my thing too and tell you exactly. But yeah, like there's just some girls that are so beautiful. Oh, here she is, Mellow.
That's right there. I think he found
Found
right
her?
below it.
Yeah, that's her. So
Is she here in this, or do we even know this? Kind of, is it a local?
no, she's definitely somewhere
Like
far,
goddamn
far,
France.
far away from us.
Yeah,
I get,
So hot.
I get chilly vibes from her. Don't she kind of look like
chili. Yeah,
But look at her
T-Boz.
though. Like,
T-Boz.
is she not like the finest?
yeah. She's not what
Oh God.
you kind of. Yeah,
So I
she
stalk
almost
her.
looks like kind of Indian, maybe
See, like I thought she was a mixture of.
Middle Eastern Indian. I guess is I don't know
Right.
the term there, but that vibe.
She's like, I'm done with the military. I'm gonna go be fine as fuck and date
She's
every
rocking it, man.
NBA
Every one of
player
them's
ever.
like, look at this hair thing. It's crazy. That's dope. Guys, guys can't really get away with that shit. We can throw on a wig, I guess. I don't know. Our options are a little limited there.
There's a lot of guys starting to wear makeup now,
Okay, that's
like
it's good.
concealer and stuff. Like
That's a thing.
it's turning into a thing now, I guess.
What's
'Cause-
okay? All right, I'll just let that be. I guess that's interesting,
know.
but that's okay. I'm down with that. I wear
Whatever.
makeup a little. I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Now you know who I'm stalking, so
There you go.
you can hold that against me in the future.
Not ever. Who's the guy that you just love? The guy.
The guy that I stalk, the guy that I love.
The guy.
Oh man, there's so many.
The one hall pass guy. Who's that guy?
The one.
Who's yours, Junior?
I don't know. I said two of them at one time. One time I said Ryan Reynolds really fast on the other side of the beehive. And then I said the other guy. I don't know the names real well. The big bad.
You said Momoa, right?
that guy. Yeah. That big old.
Who's the
There's-
guy from Venom?
Oh,
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's it.
Why
I
is
gotta
he
see it.
so hot to me?
Let's see it. I gotta
He's
see
so
it.
like grungy and like probably doesn't shower very often. and
Oh
for
my God, you like
some
that?
reason, I don't know. No, only on him though.
The
Not on other
mountain.
guys. Just on him though.
Oh, I feel that.
I don't
Yeah.
know why he's so cute.
That's just hey.
He looks like a
He's just
goofball.
like, yeah,
Are you
he's
a
like a
big-
goofy, ruffled,
He is strange looking dude. Yeah.
possibly a UFC fighter. I
That's-
don't know.
He's got all kinds of different shit happening too. I
But
love
like,
it.
look
You-
at that cute little face.
That looks like he wants to kill somebody.
It's so cute.
He's a serial killer.
Yeah.
That's
So
why he
hot.
never smiles. There's no smile. He's like, I love
There's
it.
a little goofy one. There's a little one.
Hey, that's a fuck you smile. I'm kidding.
He's
I'm kidding.
literally about to flip them off.
Are you? Is that a? Do you like?
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Do you like beard type? Do you like bearded dudes? Big, the heavy beard.
Not
That's a
normally.
thing right now.
Not
This
normally. It's only because it's on him.
beard thing. It's
only
a thing.
because it's on him. Okay, and then the other guy from Tron, Garrett Hedlund. He's a hottie. But it also is different though because like I'm attracted to all races, so I'm like, which one?
Yeah.
Like,
how do you go? How do you do that? Just
which-
take one of each.
There's like
We're in
so
Utah.
many attractive men that it's like I don't even know which one is an it guy pass because there's so many.
You can have as many as you want here. It's fine. It's a thing here. We can just do it.
You mean in Utah?
Yeah. You can marry however many people you want. That's what they think. That's what everybody says.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
You wouldn't want that though.
Was that very
I
confusing?
don't
Sorry
know.
about that.
Yeah, I was like, which
Just the Mormon
What do you
thing.
mean?
We have lots of wives, so you can just have,
can you marry several people here? I didn't know
it was,
if that was a law.
it was a thing. It's not a thing anymore.
Oh, okay.
You can marry your first cousin or second cousin or something. Yeah, there's a cousin thing there. It's a little
Jeez.
sketchy.
Have you ever had like a third cousin where you're like, "Whoa, you kind of hot?
No,
You never had that cousin that were like,
I don't know any of my cousins.
Yeah, how about this?
So you
Somebody
probably
say
have.
yes to that.
I don't know my
Tom
cousins.
Hardy's definitely your cousin.
My mom was like, "We're out."
It's the six
don't know
thing.
any
Like
of 'em.
6 people, you're related type thing. You got to be careful.
Wait, every 6 people you're
What's
related
the saying? Does anybody remember how it is? Is there
6th degree
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
to? 6 degrees.
6 degrees of
Ooh.
it's that
of
scary.
separation.
Especially when you're in Utah. You got to be careful around here. You got to be careful.
Damn, imagine how many people have had babies with someone that they're related to and they don't know till like after or they never find out.
I bet you it happens often.
I think it happens more often than we know. In one of the,
Ew.
I think it's Vermont. You can marry your first cousin. First
So weird.
cousin. So whatever. But hell no, I have none of this.
If your cousin has all the qualities that you want, would you marry them?
And they
No.
know you, they're close. It's like, you're safe. You got to be safe.
No.
It can't be the first cousin, obviously, right? Because deformities and shit.
Yeah.
But like the second
They
or
would end up
third.
coming out cross-eyed or something.
But then it gets weird when you marry in and it's like, I'm not even part of this family. I was a done. That gets all tricky. Oh God.
Like,
I'm staying right close to none of this.
That's trippy. That's a really, no.
Movies. Do you like to watch movies and stuff? Do you chill out doing this kind of thing at night?
Yeah, dude, Netflix is my thing.
What's your groove right now?
Euphoria.
I haven't seen Euphoria.
It's on HBO, and if anybody hasn't seen it yet, you're fucking up. Because
So not
that show
Netflix,
is
we're on
so
HBO.
good. Okay, yeah, that one's obviously.
No, I'm
HBO.
trying because I want to know. I want.
Yeah, Euphoria is on HBO Max.
What is it? Is it a?
You're welcome, Zendaya.
What's it? What is it?
Big promo.
Thrillery kind of. What is it?
How would you describe it?
Teenage drama.
No, it's more than that.
Vampire Diaries.
No.
There's sex, drugs, backstabbing.
All the good shit.
Yeah.
But it talks
Euphoria.
about issues though in depth that people don't talk about. It doesn't glorify them. It's like, dude, this shit's not cool. You know what I mean?
Are you an outspoken one that way? Do you stand up and say things when? Yeah, hell yeah. You go for that.
Yes.
Are you out there?
There's a girl at the party that needs help. I'm fucking somebody up.
Hell yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like,
absolutely.
don't touch her.
Absolutely, man.
I'm
That's,
that person for sure.
that's cool. What is it? Have you seen any of these new dark and these new goofy shows that I don't even know what they're called, but Thriller or whatever, and you can't make any of the story out. The words are goofy. Have you guys seen any of these? There's a
What show? What
dark
is that?
Netflix. There's dark, there's Braze, and there's all kinds of these shows. You have to look at one. They're goofy.
Yeah.
But you can't.
Is it a thriller?
It's a thriller sci-fi.
I've probably watched it.
Oh
yeah.
my God. You can't.
Or Black Mirror.
Yeah. I think that's in the same genre. Dude, look up dark.
Black Mirror is really fucking cool.
This stuff is not cool. It scares the
I
shit
think
out of me.
some of that stuff though can be like there has to be a point at some level where you can't intake that much negativity. You got
Absolutely.
to balance it out with some Pharrell Williams.
It's not negativity. It's not negativity. It's psychological thriller. So they
psychological. Okay.
And Bird Box is not super good, but Dark is the one I've watched, and it is absolutely psychotic, dude. It's just cool how it messes with your head the whole time.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I'm sure at some point one of my brothers are gonna force me to watch it.
If you want to trip and lose your brains, because you just say, "What did he say?" And you go back and you rewind it to that spot, and it's a totally different spot in the movie. Oh, dude, it is unbelievable what they do to it.
I love that writers can do that.
It makes you. I'm telling you, it's creepy. I don't know how they do it.
I want to work with somebody someday though and do some really cool music video where it's like a thriller or something.
Yeah.
Like a total flip and twist at the end or something. I would love to do like a short film, something.
Do
in the
like
future.
the thing you're doing and then do one of them as another one, and it'll trip people out.
Yeah.
And
They'll be like, what is she doing?
You try to fast forward and it goes back to the other side, and that shit's fucking weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, that shit'll trip you out.
It's got to be well thought out though.
Oh yeah.
Well executed.
You watch it and it's not.
For sure.
What's up?
So real quick, I just want to say a quick shout out to, since you guys are doing Netflix, we got BMF on Stars that we've also been doing. So we've been on that tour. She's going to be on that. It's a season they're doing on Stars. But that's some people that we're going to be
On Stars. You say Stars?
So you're gonna be on Stars, and the show's called BMF.
the show's called BMF. It's based off the life of Blue Mitch and Big Meech and Blue Da Vinci.
So what's your role in this film?
We're just gonna be performing at the shows that they're gonna be shooting at the club.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. Not even scared. Just get it.
Let's do it. Ready.
How do you bottle and sell that? Here you go. Have some of this. How do you say that to people? Can you help people with this? Can you say confidence, right? How do you do that? How do you lean into that so hard? You just do it? Is there a thing?
Leaning into confidence?
Yeah, to not be in feeling
Meditate.
meditation.
Meditate.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't do it every single day, but when I do, I'm like pretty in control of like not that I have to control my emotions, but
zero it out.
Yeah, I feel like you can just be centered at all times. You know what I mean? If you start your day like meditating and, just chilling out, smoking some weed, your day always ends up being so much better.
It's definitely a good thing.
Do you guys meditate?
Absolutely. I don't know what you want to call meditate. Breathe.
Okay, that's a form of it.
Some people just close their eyes
Yeah.
for 20 seconds. So I think that's the thing, right?
I take a lot of like
Not the yoga. I don't go stretch and do all the. But yeah, try to stop. Close your eyes and think. Have you ever tried to not think? Good luck with
It's
that.
impossible.
Try it. It's a good time.
It's impossible.
Don't think about a red apple.
It's all I'm
It's all,
thinking
fuck, it's all it comes in your brain. You can't stop it. What else we got? You got anything else you want to shout? Where are we at here? Do you got anything else you want to talk about and throw out there?
Honestly, I'm just really fucking stoked for my single that comes out on Valentine's Day. I'm stoked that people are going to be able to see my art available for purchase. And I love that we're dropping it on Valentine's Day because that's like my favorite day of the year.
Valentine's is your holiday?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm like, ooh, love myself, love. And I just get to like love everybody else. And there's chocolate involved. Like, are you serious?
Who doesn't like chocolate?
It's literally the best. Besides Halloween, Valentine's Day and Halloween are my two.
I don't think I've heard anybody say Halloween ever. That's cool.
No, yeah, that's the time for me to shine.
Halloween.
Yeah.
For second, though. Dark and then love.
Oh,
You have the yin and yang again.
Halloween's first, probably, and then Valentine's Day is second.
Well said.
Yeah. Because I get to be whoever the fuck I want for a whole week.
Is it true that when you open your eyes in the morning, you can be who you want every day? Like, phew, here, now I'm doing this.
Oh, it depends. It kind of depends.
I think it's a thing. I think we all tell stories. Tell a different one.
It depends on, what you're pretending to be.
Do you think this is real?
This reality?
Yeah. Do you think this is all real?
It's a simulation, probably.
I don't think it's real.
Do you guys believe that we're in a simulation?
Absolutely, this is not real. I believe this is not real.
I go down the rabbit hole on that kind of stuff. Like way too far down the rabbit
Here's the scariest thing about this. And I gotta be careful. I'll go super long and deep on all this shit.
Okay.
I'm into philosophy big time. Shit,
I like it too, yeah.
So, do you really? Do you like Alan Watts? Do you listen to his work?
Absolutely.
Okay.
To me, that's common sense.
It is. It's so simple.
Yeah.
It is impossible for somebody to see what you see. Nobody in this world will ever share an experience. It's impossible. You cannot ever see what I see.
Yeah.
Absolutely not even possible.
Yeah.
We're in the same spot and we can be touching and we will not have the same experience. It's absolutely weird.
No wonder people get divorces.
See what I mean? So just knowing that piece right there should help calm brains down. Like there's no way to have an experience. Everybody has a different idea what's happening all the time.
I mean, you would hope that people would come together with that, but a lot of people don't want to come together because they kind of like the conflict, I think.
You think so?
I think people, just as much as they get addicted to social media, I think that they get addicted to conflict.
Why do you think
conflict resolution and like wanting to, you know what I mean?
Solve problems, work through things.
Or accept that things can't be solved and that that's fine. That's okay.
It's hard to let it go.
It's hard. Relationships are really hard. That's why I write and that's why I paint. That's why I do what I do.
Use all that bad.
I would have nothing to write about, though. I would have nothing to write about if that wasn't a thing. So
the most fucked up people are the interesting ones, right? The ones that struggle and have a hard and use that as your fuel.
Yeah, literally without it, I would. What would I write about?
Yeah.
What would I do any of this for? So it's probably a good thing.
What do you do it for? The love of it. Just the love of the art.
The feeling that I get.
The feeling.
Yeah. Like people try to do things for accolades or for attention or whatever. I literally do it because I can't imagine myself doing anything else. You know what I mean?
So you follow your feeling and not your thought.
Yeah. I'm all feeling. Do you guys know what an INFJ is?
Definitely not.
It's a Myers-Briggs, is it 16 personalities or something? So like everybody takes a test or whatever and it gives you like a certain personality type.
Okay.
So mine is an INFJ, which is like an introverted, like all feeling. You know what I mean? So I do everything based on feeling. So if I don't like someone like the way that they're making me feel, I'll completely just
it's a thing.
Stop listening.
It's a real thing.
Yeah. Otherwise I can't focus.
It's a little scary.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Oh God, shit freaks me out. If you could get inside an eyeball and see what they see. Do you think with these?
They probably can.
Do you think we see? I think we're project. I don't think we see. I think we project. That's
flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you say is actually it's in
a
here.
projection. Yeah, absolutely.
Show
Well,
you
whatever
first.
you say and you think and you feel, you're projecting outward, and that becomes your reality, which in turn kind of becomes everybody else's reality.
What's first?
We're just throwing into a pot of energy. We're all experiencing it in different ways.
And we all think we got it.
Yeah.
We are just a nothing. We're so small in the scheme of what's happening around here. We are so small.
Yeah.
and we think we're so big.
We're really tight.
But you gotta have confidence.
You just gotta breathe.
You do have to breathe. Damn, I don't know. I can do philosophy for 10 million hours. Let's don't do that.
Yeah.
I got one last question.
Yes.
What was your favorite video game?
And there we go.
Grand Theft Auto. Because it was the first
Which
video
one?
game. The Vice City.
Vice City was good.
Yeah,
The
that one was
soundtrack
my
was
favorite
ill.
one. And we had the PS2 or the PS1 when it first came out. And then it fucking broke. And I loved it literally because of the soundtrack, because there was like Michael Jackson was on it and like all of the classic like 80s, and you know what I mean? What's that? Yeah, was in my lucky star. Like, what is that one? It's so good. But yeah, that was my favorite video game. Still
Do
my
you like
favorite.
80s music? Like,
Yeah.
So what did you think about Don and Femme? Did you listen to The Weeknd's new album?
I haven't listened to The Weeknd's new album.
You should check it out. If you love 80s music, check that album out.
Okay,
I think you'll be impressed.
cool. I will.
What is your, so if you could plan your last words to say in this earth that you're leaving, what would you say?
Ooh.
What's your advice? What would you, because it could change who's around you or whatever, but what would you say to people? Is there something in this?
Probably just be kind.
Be kind. Off.
Like, even when shit's fucked up, you know what I mean? Even when shit is not going the way it's supposed to, or if someone
As
fucks
if.
you over.
As if there's supposed to.
And then spit in their mouth.
Spit on the crowd.
I just think as long as you're true to yourself, you know, good things will happen to you eventually. Because like everyone gets what they deserve. You know what I mean? Eventually.
I feel that 1,000,000%.
So you don't have to like go out and try and fuck up someone's life if they fucked you over. Like, just fucking let it go. Like, be kind.
Be kind, rewind.
Be kind. Don't rewind. Move forward. Let that shit go.
She's too young. She don't know that movie.
You don't, okay, see.
I don't know what.
So
what
I
is
got to do a
that?
different thing. This is not I'm old, man.
Wait, how old
Sorry.
are you guys? You're making me feel super old.
Grandpa.
You're young. You are a baby.
I'm
I'm born in 94.
I'm the oldest fucker in this room. I guarantee it. Oh, no.
I was born in 79.
79?
Oh, you guys
do
79?
not look that old at all. You literally look like you're like 32.
Yeah, we 40. I'm 40.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 200 years in this fucking place.
Oh, yeah.
She's not 79. She was just kidding.
I was going to say as a reverse, and
I'm
I'm like, no,
over it.
that's impossible.
Oh my God.
Well,
We're
thank
60.
you for having me, you guys.
Dude, thanks for coming on. This is cool. Your stuff is really cool, man. I really
Thank
like
you.
all your did we shout out your social? Did you holler that out?
So my social on Instagram is Lady Infinity Official, because a stripper took my name. And my TikTok is the other thing that I'm on most of the time, and that's ladyinfinity.official. Yeah.
Those are the two.
Yeah.
That's the platforms.
Those are the two
Get 'em.
places that I like really am on, honestly. And I'm on Spotify. Spotify is Lady Infinity, so.
That's what I jammed to today.
Oh, and my website is www.ladyinfinity.com.
Coming on.
Valentine's Day,
This coming right up.
2022.
That's coming right now. That's like a month-ish.
Yeah, it's coming
Oh,
fast.
shit. Is that when we get that song?
Yes.
And we're
The
getting the
song
merch at the same
drops
time,
and the
right?
merch drops, and
You guys heard it
my
here.
art is available for purchase. So you can also purchase prints, because my original pieces are like really expensive. So for the people who can't afford that, they can buy the small prints, or they can buy it on a t-shirt. And I'll probably also make, because I smoke a lot of weed, I'll probably make like ashtrays or something with like my art in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of the other idea that we had. So
Well, it's legal in Utah, man. We got it. There's tricky, but it's here. There's your Be Kind Rewind.
Yeah, that's the movie, right? I forgot it was Jack Black. I
I
was
thought
wondering
it was
who it
on-
was.
I thought it was
I
on.
haven't seen that.
It was on Wayne's World, bro.
Yeah, it's Mos Def and Jack Black.
Oh, I thought it was Wayne's World.
What?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's I don't know.
Have I been living in an alternate universe? How have I not seen this?
Because you're too damn young.
Obviously, I need to go home and immediately.
How
watch
you never
this.
told how old you were? Did you?
I'm 94,
You're 94 years old.
1994.
I don't do math.
So I'm 27.
20 Best number in the world, right here.
There you go. Yeah, 27.
We love the 27. Do you have a number that's that for you? The number? Do you have a number?
11.
11's your number.
Yeah.
Number. What's your number?
12.
One up me.
27.
Yeah.
Triple up. Is that it? Were you happy? Did you get out what you wanted to get out?
I got
Does
it
the world
out.
know Lady Infinity?
I mean, not fucking yet, but you're going to.
Oh, it's coming. It sounds like to me it's coming.
You're going to blow them out of the water. Cool.
Well, I enjoyed it. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for coming to hang out. You guys are awesome. So we appreciate having you
Fred's
guys.
going to get a tattoo.
Let's go do it right now. Shit hurts. You don't want no tattoo. They hurt. Well, thanks everybody for being part of this. Thank you for coming. We thank you for
Appreciate it.
for everything. It's gonna be cool, man. I'm excited for you.
excited.
That song was fucking dope. I really like that. Check us out on all of our platforms. If you guys, Highline Tattoo Fab, Dre Rocka, he's got it all. You got it all on yours. You got
just
the
go to
whole thing.
just allrock.com. If you miss anything, allrock.com, friends of the show tab, and you can find all of our links there.
That's cool. I'm not good at all that.
He's really,
That's the way it
you've
is.
done that a lot. I feel like I should practice with you, maybe.
Did you just call me baby?
Maybe.
Oh,
Call me maybe.
I practiced with you, baby. I was like, what?
I did not say that. You said it so fast, though. The way you said it was so like.
You'll get it though. Once you get your website, you're gonna be boss is gonna be having you do all this shit. You're gonna be.
He talks on the radio for a
media
living.
training.
That's how it
Media
happens.
training.
He talks on the
Also,
radio.
by the way, I did not mean to put down at all. I hope that you didn't think earlier when I said I wasn't gonna be a radio host.
I was totally offended.
No.
I wasn't trying to put it down. I was just saying it didn't work out literally because I didn't finish the classes. Like I literally didn't do it.
I tried painting. It didn't work out for me either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Well, there you go.
I
I'm
tried
horrible.
stripping, so whatever. It didn't
you're
work
still
out.
stripping. What are you talking about? Still getting them swinger offers.
Gosh, dude, I love
wow.
stripper
Touche.
heels. I couldn't be a stripper.
Would you ever perform at a swinger party? Have you?
What the fuck is going on?
I've never been.
What's a swinger party?
You know, like swingers. You know,
Like wow, yeah.
the swingers.
They'll have a stripper
No, I've
and
never
then they're swinging.
performed at a thing.
There's a huge swinger community.
But
Oh god damn.
if Cardi B would perform, because she performed at that A thing or whatever in Vegas, the AVN or whatever, right?
I will not Google that.
I'm just
porn.
saying,
Not coming
that
there?
bitch got paid like $1 million for that. Would I
shit.
perform there? Yes.
in a second.
Yes, I would fucking perform there, but I wouldn't perform at a swinger party.
So there's a price to everything. Yeah, $2 million.
No, but not a.
Might do it.
Maybe not a swinger. It would have to be a public event. You know what I'm saying?
God,
Like, not
Money-
like, I don't know. That's a little weird. It's not
it
my
was.
thing.
I mean, it is. Okay, we'll get the fuck out of here. Sorry, guys. We're stuck. Everybody, remember,
You guys
gosh,
are awesome. Thank you.
thanks for
Add
having
me,
us.
Lady
Thanks for
Infinity.
having us. We appreciate you guys. And remember that your only truth in this world, the only thing that's even real, is your experience. Love you all.